The goal of this time capsule is to send a message to myself in 10 years. Good, beautiful morning, dear Reset Squad. I pray to God that does not become my intro. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I sure am. The sun is beaming outside and I am happy with a smile on my face. Today I'm making the first video on this YouTube channel, which I have no idea what it will become. And what is this video about, one may ask? We'll touch on some subjects that are really dearing to me, and I will probably go a lot more in depth in future videos. But for now, we're definitely going to talk about my vision and what I want this whole project, this whole channel, everything about me to become. Because if you do know me a little bit in real life, you know that I am a dreamer. I'm a person with very high energy that wants to do a lot of things. I'm also the type of person that will do the actions that he talks about, but I'm also lazy and I love distractions. Squirrel. Today is the 16th of October 2025. Sounds so weird to say it out loud, 2025. Jesus. I'm 23 years old. The message is for me in 10 years, even though I would rather make it in 5 years. I want to take a little insurance and say that it's for me for 10 years, just to be sure that we have some time to achieve the goals that I'm planning out for myself. In 10 years from now, I hope that my businesses have already taken off. I hope that I have become the type of person that is reliable, which I completely am not today. That I have changed a lot and evolved as a person. I hope that I've gone through many experiences that I've pushed myself through in order to discover who I truly am. I hope that I've won the belt. It's been a goal for me for the last 2 years, actually ever since I started training, to win a belt. Doesn't matter what belt, just a belt, a championship belt. I hope that I've grown a lot and that I've changed. I hope that my values have not necessarily changed that much, because I feel that I have secured a good base, but I hope that I've become more of a defendant of my values and that I haven't allowed myself to be pranked down by people around me who don't share my values, or don't share the visions, or don't have the motivation that I have to do the things that I want to do. Wow, 10 years. I've tried putting it on in categories, like for myself, for reset, for my personal life, and for my relationships, but I feel like they're all so intertwined, which could be dangerous. But for reset, this brand will absolutely take off as I advance with my content creation journey through Instagram, through YouTube, through mostly these two, probably Twitch soon. I want my brand to grow alongside me because I am the brand. The vision for this brand I already have. It's that most products that I use in my everyday life become branded by me. Meaning, clothing, boxing gloves, boxing wraps, shorts, Muay Thai shorts, coffee, energy drinks, podcasts that I listen to, YouTube videos, clubs that I go to, the gym I attend, the courses I take, the socks I wear, the stanky underwear, deodorant, perfume, hotels, restaurants, everything becomes reset. I'm joking on that part, but that's kind of the vision of why give so much money to all these corporations when I can just try. And I'll surely get the feedback, right? If it doesn't work, then I will try something else. I think it was Jeff Bezos who said it when they released the Amazon Fire phone, that if you think this is a failure, wait until the future, because we're gonna have so many more. It was in that book right there, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. The vision is big and I love it. It gives me so much motivation. It's also scary because there's so many things to do and so many things to work on that I sometimes lose the scope of this small project. Simon Squibb was talking about how, a lot of people tell you to dream big and to zoom out, see the big picture. But he was talking about how entrepreneurs, especially at the start, need to see the small picture and focus on the little details first in the first few steps. and then be able to develop the whole product that they're trying to do, or brand. This is my dream of being independent and of building something that I'm proud of, building something that has meaning, building something that sends more than just a t-shirt or a bit more of a message, you know? The goal with the brand is to make money, of course, but as long as I can sustain a decent life and I can travel and I can take care of the people around me, the money is not the most important thing. I enjoy money. I think everyone does. I think you need money to be able to have a good life, and that's not being Einstein for saying that, and no new discoveries here. It's quite obvious. But at some point, money doesn't make that much of a difference. As long as I can see my friends often, I can fly them out, or they can come to me, and I can go to restaurants and eat good and have a decent room to live in and be able to do all the activities that I want to do. So especially traveling, fighting, training, many sports, be able to just see new things and experience life. I'm happy. I don't think I will need that much money, and I hope that will not change. That's something for actually as a message, that I don't want money to change you. You've seen what money does to people, and you know that you can be a great person with a lot of money in your pocket, and you can be an absolute scumbag with not that much money, but it will make you even more of a scumbag later. And I hope that money will not change me. I'm a little bit scared because I know it will come at some point, but I just pray that the people around me and myself can keep myself accountable and, not become an asshole. It's all I ask. Stay nice, stay humble sometimes, and, enjoy it, but don't let it change you. Don't let it do what it did to Connor. Yeah. And this project, as I said, it's a lot more than just a brand. I wanted to send the message of the project itself. It's Project Reset. I'll talk about it in another video of how I actually started with this whole vision and the whole project. But what's more important is that I want to send the message that you only live once. If we're lucky, we have 75 years on this planet. That's not a long time. I've already passed a third of it almost. How crazy is that? And to lock myself up in a job or in something that demands so much of my time, I would rather live on the streets than go back to working corporate or selling my soul in front of a computer to just get my little loaf of bread. And that's the message. We only have 75 years left. Actually, most of you only have like 50 years left, because you're probably around my age watching this. So Reset is not just a brand. It's your message to take that chance and live. See what's out there. Travel, experience. Go talk to that girl. Send her a message. Tell her you're horny. Please don't do that. I don't want to get sued for harassment because you dumbasses don't know how to send a text. But that's the message behind it, right? Live life. It's too short to just think only about money or only about all these fleeting things in life. For my personal life, I hope to have a good group of friends. I hope that I'm taking care of the people around me. I want to be able to fly my friends out, to be able to spend time with them, to eat good, even if they can't, even if they don't have the monetary possibilities, which I know they will. My friends are going to be fucking awesome, and they're going to be as successful as me, if not more successful than me. Because these motherfuckers are on to shit, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know. I'm not going to mention the names, but you guys know. And I'm so grateful already to be not necessarily physically surrounded. I'm fortunately only surrounded by one of them physically, but the rest are close to me in heart and in soul and in mind. So I know that they will do great things, and I completely trust the future for them. I hope that they're even more successful than me, as I said, and that we will be eating big steaks.
That size, we're eating every single night each. We're eating good, we're living good.
I want to have a wife. I hope to have many, many, many kids. My best friend was talking to me about him having 10 kids, that being his goal. We talked about that actually not too long ago. And, you know, I kind of want to steal that goal because children are just so wonderful and it's so much life. And if I have the material possibilities to take care of them, I will. I will. The minimum is 3, 2 boys, 1 girl. The girl is the last. I've always said this. But more kids would just be even more of a blessing. I pray to have a wife that will be there for me, will be supporting, will try to understand me, and will just be happy with life. Has strict values for herself and for the people around her. One that has worked for the things she gets, and she has. One that understands me without needing to talk. One that understands my need for comforting, and that shows me unconditional love, and that keeps me up to my own standards, and maybe gives me a slap or 2 on the face when I go out of line, which will happen a lot. Danger, danger. For you, future wife, who are watching this, better watch out. I guess that's the most important aspects, right? So me, my brand, and the people around me. That's the message. Take care of all of these. And I know you will do great. Just don't lose yourself in the process. Keep a journal, please. We have this one right here. This is the first iteration of the handheld journal. Red Dead Redemption inspired me. So I'm keeping this right in my pocket. Just don't lose yourself. Be honest. Continue being the cool, energetic person you are. Work hard, play hard, smile, and live life. Take care, bro. Reset, baby!